Theory Test Questions UK Exam 1. This mock test mimics the structure of the real theory test in everything. Question 1. You must not reverse your vehicle. A. For longer than the length of one car. B. Into side roads. C. Further than necessary. D. In an area with many buildings, as well as stationary and moving vehicles. Correct answer C. Reversing further than is necessary can endanger motorists and pedestrians. Question 2. When driving through a flooded area, what should you do? A. Stop the vehicle and dry your brakes. B. Test your brakes to see if they are functioning normally. C. Check your exhaust. D. Stop the vehicle and check your tires. Correct answer B. When you drive through a flooded area, your brakes may become less effective. Test them when it is safe to do so. If they are not fully effective, dry them out by applying light pressure to the brake pedal while driving slowly. Question 3. When you are turning left to enter a side road, which hazard should you watch out for the most? A. If the side road has a one-way system. B. Vehicles parked on either side. C. Congested traffic. D. Pedestrians. Correct answer D. Question 4. As you are driving, ahead of you is a bus at a designated stop. You should A. Brake suddenly behind the bus and wait for it to go. B. Prepare to slow down and give way if the bus suddenly moves. C. Beep to notify the other driver as you pass the bus. D. Accelerate past the bus. Correct answer B. Slowing down and giving way is the best way to ensure that you can keep yourself and those on the bus safe. Question 5. A police officer flashes headlights at you and points left. What should you do? A. Turn left at the next side road. B. Turn left at the next roundabout. C. Brake immediately. D. Pull up on the left. Correct answer D. You should pull up on the left as soon as it is safe to do so. The police officer is asking you to do this so the officer can communicate with you properly. Question 6. While you are traveling within the legal speed limit, the motorist behind you flashes his or her headlights. What should you do? A. Accelerate to leave a gap between you and the vehicle behind. B. Keep traveling at your chosen speed. The driver will overtake after judging it safe to do so. C. Brake sharply so the driver sees your brake lights. D. Wave your hand out the window. Correct answer B. It is best to allow the vehicle to overtake you. Question 7. A roof rack fitted to your car will cause A. Less chance of an accident. B. Your fuel consumption to increase. C. Your fuel consumption to decrease. D. Your speed to increase. Correct answer B. A roof rack mounted on the exterior of the car will add to aerodynamic drag, popularly called air resistance or wind resistance. Overcoming drag requires additional energy, which requires more fuel. Question 8. You are waiting behind a cyclist at a traffic light. When it changes, you should A. Allow the cyclist time and room to move. B. Drive as near to the cyclist as possible to ensure you get through. C. Try to move before the cyclist does. D. Beep your horn and drive through before the cyclist can. Correct answer A. You should always allow a cyclist the time and space to move first. Question 9. On a standard 3-lane motorway, what is the purpose of the right-hand lane? A. For low-speed cruising on the motorway. B. For overtaking. C. For use by high-sided vehicles. D. For high-speed cruising on the motorway. Correct answer B. Question 10. If you have a collision, which of the following will reduce the risk of neck injury? A. A properly adjusted head restraint. B. Holding your neck upright. C. A collapsible steering wheel. D. Having no seatbelt on. Correct answer A. The headrest must be adjusted properly to provide support. The other choices will make no difference or even increase the risk. Question 11. While at a mini roundabout, you need to A. Give way to oncoming traffic on your right. B. Come to a halt even when there is no traffic. C. Give way to oncoming traffic ahead of you. D. Give way to oncoming traffic on your left. Correct answer A. Question 12. What should the left-hand lane of a motorway be used for? A. Breakdowns only. B. Overtaking traffic in the middle lane. C. Normal driving. D. Vehicles traveling at the minimum speed limit. Correct answer C. The left-hand lane is just for normal driving. It is the lane in which people join the motorway, and it should be used by all drivers unless they are overtaking. Question 13. What is the national speed limit for the outside lane of a motorway? A. 60 miles per hour. B. 70 miles per hour. C. 80 miles per hour. D. 50 miles per hour. Correct answer B. 70 miles per hour is the maximum speed limit on all lanes on the motorway. Question 14. While driving behind a vehicle on a road that is slippery and wet, how large a gap should you leave between that vehicle and yours? A. 1 second. B. 3 seconds. C. 4 seconds. D. 2 seconds. Correct answer C. In wet and slippery conditions, you should increase the usual 2-second distance to 4 seconds. Question 15. You want to park facing downhill. You should A. Turn the steering wheel towards the curb and put on the handbrake. B. Park as close as possible to the car in front. C. Park with 2 wheels up the curb. D. Park with 1 wheel up the curb. Correct answer A. To prevent your car from rolling when you park downhill, you should put the handbrake on. Turning the steering wheel towards the curb is an additional safeguard. If the car starts to roll, it will roll towards the curb, not out into traffic. Question 16. Your mobile phone rings while you are driving your vehicle. When is it appropriate for you to accept the call? A. While traveling on rural roads which don't have much traffic. B. Once you have stopped in a legally permitted place. C. If you are confident that your ability to drive will not be compromised by the distraction. D. While on dual carriages and motorways. Correct answer B. Unless you are using a hands-free device, you can use a mobile phone only after pulling over in a legal and safe place. Question 17. You are driving behind a large goods vehicle. It signals right but starts to move left. You should A. Accelerate and sound your horn. B. Overtake it to avoid a collision. C. Slow down and let it turn. D. Carry on and keep to the right. Correct answer C. A large vehicle may need to move to the left before turning right to avoid cutting off an object on its right. You should allow it the room it needs to complete the maneuver. Question 18. You are towing a trailer on the motorway. What is the maximum speed at which you can travel? A. 40 miles per hour. B. 70 miles per hour. C. 60 miles per hour. D. 30 miles per hour. Correct answer C. Question 19. You are driving in strong winds and wish to overtake a motorcyclist. What should you do? A. Stay close to the motorcyclist while overtaking. B. Pass as soon as you can. C. Overtake the motorcyclist as wide as possible. D. Pass with speed to ensure that you complete the overtake quickly. Correct answer C. Passing wide will prevent a collision in the event that the motorcyclist is affected by the strong winds. Question 20. If you have to slow down quickly on a motorway because of a hazard, you should A. Switch on your hazard lights. B. Beep your horn. C. Flash your headlights. D. Wave your arm out the window. Correct answer A. Putting on your hazard lights is the universal indication of a hazard. This indication will warn other motorists behind you to prepare accordingly. Question 21. You are at a railway level crossing and the red light signal carries on flashing after the train has passed. You should A. Wait. B. Proceed slowly. C. Go through as quickly as possible. D. Sound your horn to tell other drivers. Correct answer A. You must wait. Another train may pass, and it would be dangerous for you to cross. Question 22. If your vehicle breaks down inside a tunnel, what should you do first? A. Get out of your car and stand behind it to show other drivers that it isn't moving. B. Switch on your hazard lights and call your breakdown company. C. Get out of your car and flag down some other driver for help. D. Wait in your car until the breakdown is reported to the police. Correct answer B. You must switch on your hazard lights to alert others that your car isn't moving. Then ring your breakdown company to arrange for roadside assistance. Question 23. In which of the following situations should you never overtake cyclists? A. When approaching a right-hand bend. B. Immediately before making a left turn. C. On approach to a roundabout. D. when the road is narrower than usual? Correct answer B. If you are planning to turn left, it is safer to stay behind the cyclist until you turn. You should also check for large vehicles approaching on your left before making the turn. Question 24. You are one of the first to help a motorcyclist injured in a traffic accident. Do not remove the person's helmet unless A. It is at the motorcyclist's request. B. It is essential. C. Other drivers tell you to do so. D. The motorcyclist seems to be feeling well. Correct answer B. You should remove a helmet only if it is absolutely essential, or on the advice of a trained medical professional. Question 25. Which style of driving will cause risk to all on the road? A. Responsible. B. Competitive. C. Defensive. D. Cautious. Correct answer B. Question 26. If you forget to switch off your rear fog lights even after the fog has cleared, it could A. Damage your car's battery. B. Represent a breach of the law. C. Make the lights less bright for future use. D. Affect the engine's power. Correct answer B. It could lead to you being pulled over by the police and cautioned, as rear fog lights dazzle other drivers. Question 27. While driving in foggy conditions, you should stay well behind the vehicle in front of you. A. In case the vehicle changes direction at short notice. B. In case the vehicle stops abruptly. C. In case the vehicle's brake lights startle you. D. In case the vehicle's fog lights startle you. Correct answer B. The further you are behind a vehicle that may have to stop abruptly in low visibility, the better chance you have of braking without injury. Question 28. When approaching an unmarked crossroads, who has right of way? A. The driver traveling in the largest vehicle. B. The driver traveling on the widest road. C. The driver traveling at the fastest speed. D. None of the above. Correct answer D. Question 29. After a heavy rainfall, the motorway is wet and road spray is affecting visibility and overall driving conditions. You should A. Ensure that your rear fog lights are turned on. B. Ensure that your dipped headlights are on. C. Ensure that your hazard lights have been activated. D. Ensure that your front fog lights are turned on. Correct answer D. Dipped headlights increase your visibility and are recommended for safe driving in dangerous weather conditions. Question 30. You may drive over a footpath if A. You need to overtake a slow-moving vehicle in front. B. It is at a dip in the curb. C. No pedestrians are using the footpath. D. You are getting to a property. Correct answer D. You should only drive over a footpath to gain lawful access to property or in case of an emergency. Question 31. You must hold your full year driving license for, fill in the blank, years before supervising a learner driver. A. 3. B. 2. C. 1. D. 5. Correct answer A. Question 32. You see a pedestrian with a red and white stick. That tells you that this pedestrian A. is blind and deaf. B. has epilepsy. C. is blind. D. is deaf. Correct answer A. The red and white stick tells you that this pedestrian is blind and deaf and cannot see or hear a car approaching. So you should be more cautious. Question 33. For which vehicles should you allow extra room when you overtake? A. tractors. B. motorcycles. C. cars. D. road sweepers. Correct answer B. Question 34. While you are traveling within the legal speed limit, another motorist attempts to overtake your car. Should you stop the motorist from doing this? A. yes, since the driver has the potential to harm you, your passengers, and other drivers. B. no, not under any circumstances. C. yes, if this driver is making you feel uncomfortable. D. no, unless you're in a safe position to prevent the driver properly. Correct answer B. Question 35. You are involved in a collision while you're driving. What is the first thing you must do? A. stop at the scene of the accident. B. call your insurance company. C. carry on driving. D. call someone you know to ask for advice. Correct answer A. Failing to stop after an accident is punishable by a maximum of 6 months imprisonment, a £5,000 fine, 5 to 10 penalty points on your driving record, and discretionary disqualification. Question 36. While waiting at a pelican crossing, an elderly person begins to cross the street. When the traffic lights turn to green, the person is only halfway across the road. What should you do? A. give the person a wave that signals that he or she should cross as quickly as possible. B. remain stationary until the person has reached a pedestrian footpath. C. reverend the car's engine so the person crosses the road more quickly. D. flash your headlights so the person is aware that you are waiting. Correct answer B. As elderly people are vulnerable road users, you should allow them extra time on all crossings, even if the traffic lights have turned to green. Question 37. If you are involved in an accident and someone is unconscious, your highest priority will be to A. take names and details of all those involved. B. check the person's airways and breathing and stop any heavy bleeding. C. carry on moving. D. sweep up any broken glass or debris that is near the person. Correct answer B. You should check the unconscious person's airways and breathing and stem any heavy bleeding. Question 38. When traveling on icy roads, how should you drive? A. with the car in the lowest gear available. B. with your left foot resting on the brake at all times. C. with the handbrake slightly on. D. with the car in the highest gear available. Correct answer D. On icy roads, driving slowly in the highest gear reduces the chance of wheel spin. Question 39. You are going to reverse into a side road, but you aren't sure the area is clear. You should A. Check only your rear view mirror. B. Check only your side mirrors. C. Get out of the car and check. D. Assume it is and go anyway. Correct answer C. If necessary, get out of the car and check to ensure there are no objects that are in your blind spots or that are too small to see with your mirrors. Alternatively, get someone to guide you as you reverse. Question 40. Someone has injured his or her arm in an accident. The person can move it, but it is bleeding. Why should you instruct the person to keep the arm upright? A. It will be easier for the ambulance to see the person. B. It will stop the pain. C. It will keep it out of your way. D. It will help reduce the bleeding. Correct answer D. If you keep your bleeding arm upright, it will lessen blood flow to the arm and thus reduce the bleeding until the injury can be treated by a medic. Question 41. If you have been disqualified from driving, in addition to serving your sentence, what must you do to get a driving license again? A. Pay all remaining fines, apply for a new license, and resit your test at any time during the disqualification period. B. Resit all tests after the period of disqualification has concluded, applying for a duplicate driving license. C. Resit all driving tests and examinations of behavior and skill at a time that suits you. D. Resit all tests after the period of disqualification has concluded, applying as a new driver. Correct answer D. In addition to passing all tests, you need to apply as a new driver once the disqualification period has ended. Question 42. You wish to park in a 40-mile-per-hour zone with traffic flowing in both directions. At night, you should park A. On the left side of the road, with parking lights on. B. On the right side of the road, with parking lights on. C. On the right side of the road, with dipped headlights on. D. On the left side of the road, without any lights on. Correct answer A. According to Rules 248 and 249 of the Official Highway Code, if you have to park at night, you must not leave your vehicle facing against the direction of the traffic flow unless it is in a recognized parking space. Your vehicle must display parking lights when parked on a road with a speed limit greater than 30 miles per hour. Question 43. You are driving down the motorway and planning to turn off at the next junction. Unfortunately, you miss your exit. What should you do? A. Reverse in the left-hand lane if no cars are coming. B. Perform a U-turn at the next gap in the central reservation. C. Reverse on the hard shoulder back to the exit. D. Carry on until you reach the next junction at which you can exit. Correct answer D. You must carry on to the next junction and exit there. After this, go back down the motorway until you reach the desired exit. It is illegal to reverse or do a U-turn on the motorway. Question 44. The first MO certificate will need to be acquired within, fill in the blank, of the purchase of a new car. A. A year. B. 3 years. C. 4 years. D. 2 years. Correct answer B. The correct answer is 3 years, in accordance with the guidelines for all UK vehicles except ambulances, taxis, and vehicles with more than 8 passenger seats, for which the requirement is 1 year. Question 45. You're involved in an accident with another vehicle. Someone sustains a neck injury and your vehicle is damaged. What should you find out from the other driver involved? A. The driver's occupation. B. How long the driver has been driving. C. The driver's name, address, number, and insurance details. D. The driver's history of accidents. Correct answer C. It is necessary to find out the driver's name, number, address, and insurance details to provide to your insurance company. This will allow for further contact with the other driver involved. Question 46. You're going down a steep hill. To help control the vehicle, you should A. Accelerate to get down the hill as quickly as possible. B. Select a high gear and apply the brakes firmly. C. Drive closest to the car in front of you. D. Select a low gear and apply the brakes carefully. Correct answer D. When you release the accelerator, gas, pedal and the throttle closes, the engine can help slow the car. This is known as engine braking. Select a low gear, even with an automatic gearbox, for increased engine braking effect. This effect allows you to use the brakes less often. Question 47. Excessive or uneven tire wear can be caused by faults in their A. Gearbox. B. Cooling system. C. Suspension. D. Exhaust system. Correct answer C. The suspension system is responsible for protecting and supporting the car. A faulty or loose part can result in tire damage. The suspension system should be checked periodically. Question 48. While driving on the busy main road, you realize that you are traveling against the oncoming flow of traffic. You should A. Perform a U-turn while in the main road. B. Pull into a side road, then reverse back into the main road in the right direction. C. Perform a 3-point turn while in the main road. D. Pull into a side road, then turn around. Correct answer D. Turning the correct way in a side road allows you to travel in the right direction without interrupting traffic and increasing the chances of an accident. Question 49. You're driving along a country road. A horse and rider are ahead of you. You should A. Flash your headlights when passing. B. Drive faster to get past quickly. C. Sound your horn to alert them. D. Drive past slowly and give them plenty of room. Correct answer D. If you drive past at a fast speed or give any signals that could scare the horse, it could cause danger. Drive past slowly at increased distance from the horse. Question 50. You are waiting to emerge at a junction but parked vehicles are restricting your view. What can you do to help yourself see? A. Look in a shop window to view the reflection of traffic. B. Check your interior mirrors. C. Ask a passenger to look behind you. D. Get out of the car and look. Correct answer A. Reflections from shop windows can provide views of all the traffic. Your mirrors have blind spots, and a passenger will probably be less able to see than you will.
Don't forget to subscribe.